You already know what it is. It's Bodega Babies.
Hey, what's good people? Welcome back to the Bodega Babies podcast.
Sir.
I am your host with the most, and I go by the name Melly. And who am I sitting with?
You had to know it's your boy Big Dill, Dillion the Lion.
Guy says
Dillion
you already
baby.
know. We can't even see. You already know. This guy.
Hey, in case you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. It's been a crazy week.
Crazy.
Like crazy week. Games, VAR flipping decisions, flipping transfer window still
my
open
goodness.
on game week 3, which is a totally like
It should be done.
it should be against the law.
Yeah.
For me personally, it should
But
be
why is
against
it
the.
still open?
I
Well, first
just
of all,
don't know.
Before,
don't know.
Before we get to that, there's a stat I just saw today.
A what?
Which is a stat.
Stat, yeah.
Yeah. That's it states that we're just in the third week and there are only 3 unbeaten teams, which is Chelsea, Liverpool,
Yes, sir.
and
Palace. And Crystal
bro.
Palace, yeah. Everyone else is beaten.
Everyone else is beaten.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
it's one of, I mean, the Premier League is that league. It's like you don't know what can go on from week to week. You don't know. You can't predict nothing.
Yeah.
That's why people get in. Like that's why it's a big thing, like match fixing.
Yeah.
Because so you can win so much money because it's so unpredictable.
Predictable.
The stuff you can bet on.
Right.
That's why, like, I forget what the department of policing that polices this type of things, what it's called, but they are on it, bro. They are on it. That's why if they suspect a player of anything, suspension immediately until we investigate and we figure out something, because we don't play like this. It's crazy. It's flipping crazy. But in the world, we can start with the good news or we can start with the bad news. But it's always better to ease people on in the bad, bro. Like, what is going on? Man United.
Bro, we're always going to be talked about for like media is pushing in a lot of stories that should.
What do you mean media pushing a lot of stories?
What's your question? What do you mean?
No. But what you mean? This is a conversation. What do you mean media pushing questions?
I feel like with Manchester United, there's a lot of media talking more about it. I wanted to tell you this.
Who must they talk about?
Huh?
Who must they talk about?
All the clubs, though.
What do you mean?
That's the thing. This
bro,
is why I always like to refer to the fact that due to the fact that we are Manchester United,
bro, it comes with the territory, bro.
We bring a lot of clicks.
So why complain about it?
I'm not complaining.
You're a big
about
club.
I'm not complaining about
and
it.
you have an expectation to do extremely well on the field, and if you're not, we're gonna talk about
that's
it.
the thing, though. When we do good, they talk about it.
Yeah,
but when we
do
do
bad,
bad, they still talk
bro, it
more
comes
shit
with the
about
territory,
it.
bro.
And it's
You
allowed.
can't have your
allowed.
cake and eat it. You can't complain
bro,
when
and
we're
I
on
agree,
your
man, I agree.
exactly.
Because if you look at it right now, the other day on the first day with Emmanuel and whatnot, when Arsenal won 1-0, he was like, ha 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 ha, you guys were saying a lot of stuff. But look at it today, you're saying, oh, you guys are 15th, blah, blah, blah.
What number are you now? Like 9th?
I think 8 or 9 around that.
That's
Bro.
the highest you're finna be. That's the
The
highest you're
point I'm
finna
trying to
be.
make is we've lost 1 game, draw 1 and won 1, right? Man City have lost 2 games.
Yeah,
and
but
won 1. Bro, my point is,
what's
you
your
guys
point?
are not saying what is happening on the other side of
No, because we
Manchester,
rate
though.
Pep. We rate Pep. Everyone rates Pep.
Bro,
That's the main difference.
Listen.
We know. Look, this is exactly how City started last year. Where did they
but
finish?
that's not the
3rd.
point. That's not the point.
It is a point. You're like you're
No.
comparing the other side of City
Bro,
of
can I-
Manchester.
No, you're not letting me finish
Okay,
my point.
talk.
That's not the point.
Okay, what's your
The
point?
fact is, with Manchester right now, yes, United, we are in a place whereby people want to see what we're going to do. New manager, new system, new owners.
Yeah.
Everything there's a lot of changes going on the red side of Manchester, right?
Mm-hmm.
So people are also very interested in like, that's why there's like all eyes on us, you know, we're Tupac in this game, bro. All eyes on us. And
Don't
people want to
disrespect
see,
Pac like that.
people want to
Compare
see what's
yourself to
going
Pac.
on, you know?
This
So,
guy.
and at the end of the day, on the other side of Manchester, the blue side, bro, they've lost that fear factor, bro.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
I think they've lost that, like, oh, we can beat City. Every team that goes
Yeah.
to City is like, oh, we can beat them. You
City.
are beatable.
Yes.
And that's That was proven last season. Yeah, that's
bro,
fine.
even before, even right now with Rodri in the game and whatnot, bro.
Yeah, that was Rodri's first loss in, I think, 49 games, apparently.
Feel me?
That was the stat.
Bro, I watched City games recently.
Sorry?
I've been watching City games recently, and I'm like, bro, they don't... Their game doesn't fascinate me anymore, bro.
They still play nice football. The only difference is what Pep had before was the quality in the player. But now it's a bit washed a bit. Because now he's building again. By building again, you go younger. By go younger, you sacrifice experience. That's what's happened. It's clear to see. Daylight. You can have an experienced player in the team. But you ideally want to have a spine that goes through that. Right. You lost your Rodri last season. We saw how that affected you. All right. Boom. You lost Mahrez the previous season. They've been losing people and selling people. Right. And Pep is fine to sell niggas. He's like, yo,
you wanna
if
go?
you wanna go. Because it's not good for the dressing room, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I respect that. But the sacrifice they're making is that experience one. And just also playing together. So what's the sacrifice in that? You lose, like when someone beats you and it happens again and again, you lose that Goliath factor. It's like, oh, we're scared of you. No, you lose it. It's like it's just nature. And they've lost that now. So now, when you say, why is it all about red?
Cool,
it's because we respect the guy who coaches the blue. We respect him. That's the main difference, fam.
Bro, it's not.
It is. I respect Pep. I don't even respect Amorim.
Bro, that's you.
No,
that's you, bro. Listen,
that's the papers.
Because
that's a serial winner.
Bro, the thing is, I'm not even trying to. Right now, it's trying to be like, oh, Amorim or Pep. Bro, there's no comparison.
No, but you asked the question. You're like, why aren't we on City's ass? Because they've lost more than they've won as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, because we rate Pep, we know it's gonna turn around.
That's not the reason,
bro. Personally. No, this is
exactly.
No, yeah, but you're not having a conversation with other people. You're having a conversation with me.
You're using the word we.
Okay, but you're having a conversation with me.
And when you use we, that means you're including other people.
Okay, let's keep the conversation here then. Okay, let's keep it here.
And say,
and I'm saying the reason I say that is because I can see the end of the tunnel with Pep.
Okay.
I know this ship is finna turn around.
Because he's done it before.
He's done it so many times before. We wrote him off last season. We're like, oh, where they finna finish? They finished third. That's Pep's worst finish since he got to the Prem. Is third.
No.
It's third.
His first season, what did he do?
I might be mistaken with that. But look, we didn't rate him. I'm not that we didn't rate him, but last year we were like, blah, 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 blah. Where did he finish? He finished third. You know what I mean?
Well, you didn't talk much about Pep last season. We know he was going to do good. The only thing that...
No, when they were losing in the Champions League and they kept losing.
Yeah, but the only thing that happened with them, we all knew, even when they were losing, we know that they were going to get back to, something.
Exactly, you knew, right?
Yeah,
so why are you having this this thing of like, why are we not on them right now?
No.
Because we know what can happen.
No, bro. Look at it.
With United, we don't.
80% of the media today, every week by week, day by day, United is a story. United is in that conversation.
And I'm saying,
I'm not complaining.
Okay.
But it comes with the territory.
So what's your point then? What's the point?
No, I'm just trying to say like, I want to also talk about Pep.
No, we don't care about them. We care about the giant that has fallen. We're finna stomp on y'all. That's what it is.
Come back.
And last week I was thinking about it. You know what? When people say words have power, legit, they have power. Y'all call yourself the devils, the red devils. Like, yeah, the devil is supposed to fail. I was being literal with it. I'm like, you're playing games, bro. You're playing games with words, and words have power.
Listen.
What?
Who was the devil?
What do you mean? Y'all call yourselves the Red Devils. Manchester United.
So if we want to be literal about that, devil was who?
Lucifer.
Yeah, exactly. And what was the meaning of his name?
He's a fallen angel.
He's a fallen angel. One of God's main.
He was an angel. What do you mean main what? He was an angel.
So he got the power and.
Yeah, he was head of music. If we're gonna put it blatantly, he was head of music. Yeah. He was head of music. Read the Bible, fam.
Bro, he wasn't just head of music.
What do you mean? He was head of music, son.
I get it. But it was more than that. But I don't want to talk about the Bible right now. We're going to keep it on the football stuff.
Yeah.
But
So
this is a conversation for another day, or maybe we'll talk about it with you guys some other time. If you guys are interested, leave a comments. Let's know about that.
okay.
Yeah.
So how low does it like? How does it look? How sorry? How low does it go from here? Because
What do
again,
you mean?
you left the group when when you lost to Grimsby.
Yeah.
I don't know why you left the group. That's
Yeah.
such a bitch ass move, bro.
Hey, this is what it
Like,
is.
you got
I
your-
felt like I don't want to do
You got your panties in a bunch and you just left. Like,
Yeah.
what is that?
Yeah.
But anyway, you're not finna address that here to say I ain't got time to be talking with flipping bitches. Alright, that was a very pussy ass
Oh
move.
man, that was crazy, bro.
But like,
Okay. So what's your question? What do you want to know?
here's my question.
Right.
Even like you can bring Grimsby into this. The
Yeah.
reason I texted you yesterday and I say, "Are you watching the Palace game?"
Right.
is because the only two managers who use the same system in this league, that system specifically, it's Amorim and Oliver Glasner.
Right.
So that's why I asked you, are you watching this game?
But bro,
No,
the thing is-
listen.
Okay.
I'm coming to my question.
Okay.
So when I start, bro, I've become very analytical when I watch football. And like, when I look at Oliver's team,
Right.
he has a player for the position he wants them to play for every position. So every player he puts in the position is a match. Out of 10, everyone can perform to a 7 or more in a Palace right now.
Okay.
And they are well oiled,
They're good.
well
Yeah,
drilled.
Yeah, I see
Now,
that.
when I go to United, I'm
Right.
like, I see what you're trying to do,
Right.
but you do not have the players for the required task you require of them.
Right.
So why are you not adapting? Because every team that's going to come to Old Trafford or what team you're going to travel to knows how you play and you're stubborn. We know, like, this is your system. This is how you finna play.
Okay.
So from my point of view, it's
Okay.
like Amorim is saying, like, I'm the dog. I can do this.
Right.
And then I'm thinking the other managers are like, are you trying to insult my intelligence by doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome?
Okay.
So I'm asking you, like, how low does it go from here? Because we see how brilliant the system can be. Like we said, Palace are on a run right now. They won the FA Cup. They went and they won the Community Shield, unbeaten until now. They are having a very, very good run
Okay.
in a very, very drilled and oiled team with a
Okay.
competent manager.
Okay.
My perspective is Amorim is tactically inept.
Okay.
Because by inept, I'm not saying he's not good. But inept is like when you see something ain't working in 29, 30 games, I'm still doing it, I'm not achieving my desired outcome.
Okay.
Why not at least adjust? Even if like
Is
I,
this
I'm winning
is
like
this a
5
question or a
5-4.
statement
No,
right now?
can't you hear my question? My question, yeah. I already said my
Then
question.
Would you let me answer?
Okay,
though?
now talk. I had to
Okay.
explain so
Okay.
you get context.
So first of all, with Crystal Palace, there's a difference, big difference with Manchester United and Crystal Palace, right?
And what's
one of
that
the
big
main-
difference?
And one of the main differences, the pressure that comes
No,
with.
when-
No, bro, calm down. Let me finish. You were talking, I listened
No,
to
but
you, right?
I asked.
Let me- let
No.
me finish, let
The
me
thing is
finish.
that no,
Let
I
me
understand
make
what you're
my
saying.
statement. No,
But
what
my
am I
question
saying?
is
What am I
analytical.
saying?
It's not these
Wait,
things that
what
we
am I-
can't touch.
Bro,
Let's
can
talk about things
can
we can touch. We can't touch pressure.
Can I get it?
Okay,
Can
I
I
hate.
get to the
I hate
point?
the stupid pressure thing. But
No,
anyway,
bro, it's true.
because it's a
Fresh.
big team. What I don't give a
bro,
damn.
It's not about a big team or not a big team. It's just the fact that with Manchester United, when you come there as a player, as a coach,
Long.
as a owner and stuff like that, there is this massive pressure, which is facts, bro.
Do me a favor, please.
It is
Get out of
facts,
here.
man. It is facts.
Get out
There's
of
this
here, man.
massive
Shit,
pressure
I'm saying.
that
In
each
Igbo.
player has. Mbeumo felt it. Cunha felt it.
What do you mean
Right.
felt it? It's been 3 games.
Bro,
I'd
get
understand
it.
if like game
But
end
you-
week
but
20.
you always feel that, bro.
Oh,
That's the
come
thing.
on, bro.
Bro, listen. But with Crystal Palace, they don't have that pressure. In the sense that they don't have that pressure of like, oh, we need to climb back to the top. Oh, we need to, make sure that we're established. They don't have that pressure.
What top? None of these players you have at United have touched the top.
Bro, the point of Manchester as a club as being a top team. They still are a top team. Crystal Palace is not a top team. So the fact that a top team has gone down, they have the pressure to come up again. Why with Crystal Palace, they've been a good team, and all they're doing is, we want to go there too.
Yeah,
so
you're talking about intangibles,
bro. That is exactly, but that's one side of it. That's
intangibles aside.
Now let's go to the coaches.
Okay.
And your tactics.
No, not the coaches. Bro, you don't even have to bring Glasner into it. I brought Glasner as like a prelude to why I'm saying what I'm saying. Is that it can be done, but the way Amorim is doing it, it's like, bro, it's a bit sketchy.
Listen, is for me, like you see, you said, with Crystal Palace, they have a player for each position, right? Which
not for each position, for the position.
For the position that
in this system,
that the formation needs to be. Tactics, yeah. But with United, we don't have that, right? And Ruben Amorim said something the last game, after we lost to
Grimsby town.
After we lost, it was like, yo, we can't change 22 players again.
Of course you can't, and that's what you did.
We didn't. What do you mean? That's what we did.
Like throughout the past, you've been changing 22 players. That's what he meant.
Bro.
So why did he say again? Because it's been done.
No, bro.
What you mean?
Like, for a system to work, you need players that fits that system.
And then he said we can't change 22 players again.
Do we have the 2 players? Do we have the players that fits those systems?
22 players.
Can we buy those players?
What do you mean? Can you buy? Of course you can buy.
We can't, bro.
Why?
Windows is closed. We don't have the financial capacity.
Windows not closed.
To do that.
We have how many hours left? We have it ends at 7 o'clock.
We still don't have the financial capacity.
UK time, 8 o'clock here.
We still don't have the financial capacity to do that.
But you did it. You bought the players. You bought players this season.
Bro,
this window.
How many players do we buy?
I don't know. You bought 4 or 5 and nothing is outgoing.
We got 4. No, bro. Right now,
I know people are leaving, but not at a good pace.
No,
not at a good pace.
Garnacho is gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Sancho is gone.
Not yet.
Bro, he's going to Villa.
Not yet. It's not a here we go.
Bro.
Sancho, it was almost to Roma, almost
coming.
to Juve.
No, all those ones are cancelled, but to Villa it's happening.
We'll see.
Okay.
It's not fine.
We got in the goalie. We only got 4 players, which was Sesko, Cunha, Umbremo, the goalie, bro.
So
No, I'm just.
We signed 3. Like, what's your point?
The point is, and outgoing, we got Garnacho gone, Anthony gone, Sancho on the way to go. Who else went again?
And it's on loan. Did you see that?
Rasmus Højlund?
No, Sancho. It's on a loan. It's not on a permanent.
No, we were trying to make it a permanent deal.
Okay.
But yeah. So I wrote something about this, and what I wrote was, we can't keep blaming the manager every time things goes wrong, because at the end of the day, he played the tactics. And the thing is, we are not seeing, or you guys are not seeing the positive things. We've played 3 games.
It's hard to see the positives, fam.
Bro, but I see that.
Where are they?
Bro,
okay,
we've played 3 games.
What are positives? What are the positives?
Bro,
you see?
let me get to
No, okay, read what you finish what you read.
Okay, we can't keep blaming the manager every time things goes wrong, right? United has been changing coaches too often, and that's why there's no stability. The process takes time. Instead of panicking, we need patience, proper structure, and trust in the rebuild.
And so you're saying you have none of those things?
Huh?
You have none of those things. You don't have structure. You don't have
because
you said this is what we need.
I'm saying yes, we need structure.
So you don't have structure.
Proper rebuild and trust the process. Okay. We are building. We are rebuilding.
And trust the process. And does the process know you're trusting it?
Yes. Yes, bro. So I know a lot of United fans are like, oh, Amorim needs to go out and all this. But for me...
So you're still backing Amorim?
Yes. Bro, I'm tired of having coaches every year, every 2 years. We need a stability. Good. Out of this, I see Pep, for example, when he first got to Manchester City, do you know it took him 17 new players?
Who, Pep?
Yes. It took him 17 new players that he signed, 17 new strikers, and 2 seasons for him to win his first trophy.
Fair.
Klopp, the same thing. Klopp had over like 11 or 12 or 13 players and 3 seasons before he won his first trophy.
The caveat.
Bro,
what's the caveat in all of this?
Let me finish. Let me finish my point.
Finish.
Okay. So this coaches had amount new signings.
Yes,
and
they had
whatnot,
time.
and take like 2-3 years for them to achieve anything in their various clubs, right? Yes, they were still lingering among the top 6
And
or
that's
top
the
10.
caveat, bro.
I get it, but at the end of the day, if they are giving those coaches that enough time, Arteta, for example, he came in. He was actually one of the first coaches to win something very early on. I think he won the FA Cup in his first or second season.
No, I would think it was third.
No,
Was
I
his
think he
third
won.
season.
No, or the
Because he won it
Community
in
Shield or
2022
something.
and he came in 2019. So the third year.
You
Arteta
sure?
won his thing, yeah.
Right. So at the same time, and it's still there, and he hasn't won anything. Yes, it's still lingering among the
but
top.
that's the
but
difference.
at the same time, yes. But
That's
the
why I don't
difference
think
is,
you can compare. But anyway,
I'm not trying to, bro. The comparison is the fact that they gave these coaches
time.
right? And we as United fans or pundits and whatnot, if you're talking about sacking the manager or the manager quitting and whatnot, we still are playing this whole circle again. Of now a new manager is gonna come, he's gonna want his own players. He might have a disagreement with some of the players. It's a whole circle again, and I'm done with that.
I get that.
I'll prefer to trust Amorim and believe that what he's doing is gonna work. So yeah, that's the situation, man. So with United, this is what I feel. I feel like we need to trust Amorim. Yes, he said it. We're gonna have bad times. We've been having a lot of bad times, but I believe the good times are coming. And since if we can say, yo, Pep has done it, they always start like this in the beginning and change and whatnot. I want to believe Amorim too can be able to do that. I guess we'll see. It's still the third game of the week.
You're
and
delusional, bro.
No, bro.
From my perspective,
you can call it delusion. That's
because
you.
there's a difference. I think between I hear the differences you're saying, but I think there's a difference between being given time but lingering at the top than being given time and lingering at the bottom. Like again, the main difference between the
always starts at the bottom, bro. Every season.
No, the whole lot, bro. When Amorim came in, he came in now last year. He came in now last year.
No.
Ten Hag, how many games did Ten Hag have?
Half,
bro. Come on, bro.
What are you saying?
What do you mean he had half?
Bro, Ten Hag had like 14 games already, bro. 14.
He left in September.
Bro, Ten Hag has like 14 games already.
September.
Broski.
14 games by September.
Bro, broski.
Are you mad?
Hag, check.
No. Look, when does the thing start? It starts in August every year.
Bro.
You play 3-4 games max a week. I mean, a month. 14 games. But irregardless of that, the difference between, like now, because now we're going to bring this whole thing. You're coaching a big club. Klopp is coaching Liverpool. That's a big club. Pep is coaching City. That's a big club. Amorim is coaching United. And that's a big club. He knew coming into this, obviously, the pressures of it.
Right.
And whether you know how to deal with it or not, fans don't really care about that. They want the results. You dig?
Right.
So it's like, you can compare them to those two, but you can't compare them because in the sense of you're not up there. You're not among the top. That's why fans are upset. People are calling for the sack. And yes, the sack is going to bring the problems you're saying. You keep sacking and coming back and getting a new manager. And it's not like feasible for the team. And if you want stability, like Rashford said, in order to transition, you must transition. You must start it. You know what I mean? But like tactically, I think Amorim's a fraud. He's inept in my opinion.
In your opinion?
Because I mean, I know a lot of people share this opinion. So it's not like
many
United fans share this opinion, bro.
Real United fans.
Come on,
people,
bro.
No, bro, listen. Bro, how many United fans? A real United fan is not gonna be saying this. Yes.
No, you are you are a part of a United fan who want Amorim still here because you want what you want. Like they share your same thing. They share your perspective.
Right.
There's the same with Chelsea. There's a lot of these subsections. You are part of a section of United fans, but there are sections of people I know and follow who are United fans who want the sack.
Who want the sack?
Yeah, who want Amorim to be sacked because they are tired and their opinions are valid. But you can't say they are not United fans.
Who do they want to?
I don't know, and I don't care. No, I don't care. But like all I'm saying is that it doesn't negate their opinion. It's their opinion. I share it, even though I'm not a United fan. You have your opinion, and you probably have a lot of people who share your opinion, and that's fair. You have the right to have it. Both of us have rights to have it, but to say that we are wrong, we can have a debate on that all flipping day and get nowhere.
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm not saying anyone is wrong. Everyone's opinion is valid. Everyone has, like, there's no right or wrong in this. This is a debate. It's all about we getting to understand each other's perspective and other people's perspective as well. That's why we're having a discussion.
Remember to the end of last season when you guys finished 15th?
Right.
And I said, you guys you need to play one game a week.
Right.
And I think this is the lowest you'll go.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think it would go lower.
Bro,
but that Grimsby was lower.
I'm the same, bro. Like, for me, I was like, oh, we can't go lower. And then Grimsby, bro, that shit got me down.
Tight. Cut you tight.
Bro, I was watching the game. And I was like, bro, what are we doing? We should be beating these people, like flogging them, bro. And even, I watched that game, and when Maguire came and got the clutch goal, I was like, wow, impressive. So this is the thing that
impressive, or just like, it's frustrating. It's like, why did it have to get to this?
Exactly, why did we have to get to this? At
like
the end of the day,
full-time football players.
This is the thing that I noticed about United, and this is why I said it's positive with Amorim's game.
The positive.
This is why I said it's positive with Amorim's game. I've watched this game, like, in the past.
Which game? The
weeks,
Grimsby
like,
game?
No.
Or the past 2 games?
The past 3 games that we've played, right? So, this is the third
3
week,
game
right?
weeks. The last one was the 3rd game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
but you played 4 games, including
the past 4 games that we've played, even from pre-season. I've been watching the games and whatnot. And one thing that I noticed more is we're creating a lot of chances, bro. Like, the last game we played, which was yesterday, right, or 2 days ago, bro, we created over 20 chances. Even with Arsenal game, over 20 chances. Even with the Grimsby or whatnot, over 20 chances. But the fact that we're not being clinical enough to, like, make those chances turn into goals.
We're not in the business of chances. Yeah.
It's a whole different conversation.
Not in the business of chances, in the business of goals.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a whole different conversation. But now look at it last year. Bro, United were having 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
You get me? So I see this as a positive.
Wait, with the same manager though?
Huh?
With the same manager,
Bro,
yeah?
that's what I'm saying. There's progress, man.
Because he had a preseason now. Okay. Because
he did have a preseason.
He's had a preseason.
So he understands whatnot and whatnot. And bro, so for me, and watching the squad play together, there's this unity among them. They go for each other. But the thing is, they need to be willing to, like, score goals, because goals is what win games. You can't win game by defending. That's where Arsenal always gets it wrong. They try to defend a lot and try to, like, oh, we got Saliba and Gabriel, so we're gonna hold you guys.
Because it's been proven and tested.
Exactly.
Good defenses win leagues.
Bro, but defense don't win games.
But
goals does. Defense don't win games. Goals does.
No, but good defenses win leagues.
Yes.
If you look at every league that's been won, defensively
you gotta win games for you to win league, bro.
No, I know. I'm not saying that's like the end all of it. Right. I'm saying a good defense will win a league.
Yes, I agree.
The ones we've won as Chelsea, our defenses were good. We still hold the record.
Facts.
Exactly.
And for me, like right now, Arsenal has the best defense in the league.
Yeah, Saliba's down, so it's a bit
shaky right now.
Not shaky, but like it's good
yeah,
for like competing teams.
Yeah, they still have, but have they won anything with it? No.
Yeah, they've come close. It's just because again, their attack was maybe, I don't know.
So at the end of the day,
it comes down to
point,
there's these a lot of factors that can come into it. But like if we're gonna broadly put it, every every bar like Leicester, because Leicester was different. You get one Hail Mary here and there, where it's like Leicester were good. They won the league. They were brilliant at
Are you
attack.
talking about the time when they
Yeah,
won
when
the
they
league?
won it. Yeah, when they won the league.
Okay.
Yeah, you could score past Leicester.
Yeah.
But they could score more than you.
Exactly.
You see what I mean? So you get those like
Exactly.
those Hail Marys once in a while where it's like, it just had to happen. You know what I mean? So my last question on United.
Right.
It's slipping my mind right now, and I don't know why. Would you predict this going now?
With United?
Like, yeah, with United.
Okay.
I want two perspectives. Like, I want your dream and your realistic.
So you want my... So what do you mean predict this going? In what sense?
Like, where do you finish in this league?
Oh, bro, I don't know. I said this last.
Nah, bro, we can't do that.
Listen, I said this last year.
And this is not to hold you accountable to anything.
I know.
This is just
I know,
like your dream,
bro.
and then you're realistic.
Let me drop it.
No, because I don't like it. It doesn't give me nothing.
I've always been realistic with the stance of where United finished since last year. Since we're talking about, I'm always realistic with it. I'm not delusional about that.
Where would you be happy to finish? Let me phrase it like that, then.
Bro, for me, like I said,
knowing what you know now.
From I said in the first podcast, in the first episode of this new season, I said top 10 is where I would know that realistically United should finish in the top 10. I've always said this. I'm not going for high. I'm not going for lower. Top 10, then they had a good season, in my opinion. If it goes higher, then wow. I'm more impressed than I should be. But realistically, we should be in the top 10.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Whatever happens.
What do you think?
I mean, it's fair. It's just that if I go to the table right now, it's too early. But I'm just looking at the teams because I've watched most Premier League games, and if I look at it, it's like I can name Liverpool better.
I think Liverpool might win this league this season again.
We'll get to that. Liverpool better than United. Chelsea better than United. Arsenal better than United. Spurs better than United. Everton are looking really good, better than United.
Hey, they are getting there, but
they're better. They have a proven and tested coach.
That's your own opinion.
Yeah. Better than United.
I doubt that.
Sunderland might drop. Bournemouth better than United. Palace better than United. Brighton better than United.
Come on, man.
Newcastle.
Now you're just hating at
I'm
this
not.
point.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
you were.
What do you mean? I'm basing it off these three performances. I'm also basing it off last year. They finished higher there. I'm going statistically, bro. They're better than United. Bro, I'm not speaking out of my ass when I'm saying these things. Newcastle better than United. Villa better than United. See, I've named 13 teams. Now, if you say what you say, if it happens, yes, you've done good because you've beat the teams that statistically have a better track record in the past season, are projected to do well going forward from now, and the projection in United, in my perspective, and I probably share this way, is not your stock is not good right now. Stock is low, but if you rise, well and good for United. For me, frankly, I don't care. I don't care.
I
don't care.
You love to hate to see the downfall of United, which is okay.
Of course,
I feel the same way.
I live for that stuff.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it. But so for me, top 10. That's 10. Where it's gonna be. Realistically, you might not agree, you might disagree, but at least you believe, or you can say it's fair.
Yeah, it's just like I don't believe in your manager. And
no.
I get why you'd like him, but
you get why I like him.
Yeah, I get why you like him. You back your manager. Like, you one of those fans. I'm gonna stick beside him. It's my man. Like that's you. You that,
bro,
and that's fine. And that's fine.
Bro.
But if I'm telling you,
you know why
your girl is cheating on you, and you continue, your girl is cheating on you. Like, I'm gonna stick by her. I'm like, yo, she's out here in these streets, bro.
So you think
She's not who she says she is.
that's what you think?
That's why I'm saying he's a fraud.
Nah,
Personally, he's a fraud.
we're gonna get that.
And guess what? I'm here for it. I'm
Well,
here
so
for it.
for me, with Amorim, man, one thing that I like about him is he's kind of like a fan as well, the way he talks and whatnot. Bro, I mean, I want someone that understand my feelings, bro.
No,
Because
bro.
most of the things he said, like for example, his last press conference was like,
Sometimes I like my players, sometimes I hate my players.
We've all said that,
No,
bro.
that's a toxic relationship,
Bro,
fam.
but we've all said that's the way it is, bro.
There's never been a
Sometimes
moment where I've
someone
hated my shorty. It's never come
Bruh,
about.
with Chelsea. You've been like,
No, I'm comparing it now. I'm making an analogy. I'm like, that's very toxic, fam.
bro.
I think
listen,
there's ways a manager
I'm-
should speak and should speak with authority.
Bro, I get it, but at the same time, this whole thing is very, how will I say it? It's very eye
the mic
opening.
closer, yeah.
Oh, it's very eye opening for me. It's like it's good to see a manager that feels like me.
And you
about
know
his
why?
team. Bro? Because
You've had frauds. You keep going back to the street for a wife. And then the first one, listen.
Who's the first one? Lose and go.
Listen to me. You keep going back to the streets for a wife, and the streets have treated you bad. But now there's this new version of the streets. You know,
Bro,
listen,
that's
let me
only
compare.
Only way we can see is in the
Listen.
streets.
It's this new
bro.
version of the streets is like, she tells the truth. And you think she's perfect. But she's still got street tendencies. Do you know why she's still got street tendencies? Her legs are open. She's getting beaten by Grimsby, boy. She's getting beaten by Grimsby Town. Her
She's
legs are still
loyal,
open.
bro. She feels what I feel.
she
She's
ain't
honest
loyal, bro.
with it.
Nah.
She's honest with it. She feels what I feel. She's real with me on how we should go. She understands the vision. She wants the vision. She wants that to happen.
You're
But there's so
delusional.
many factors that are affecting the vision right now that's making it not go through. But at the end of the day, she's here for it. And that's the kind of woman I want for my future. You feel me?
Alright, man. She
Yeah.
belongs to the
You
streets.
can,
I'm
you
telling
can say
you. Man.
she's for the street, but bro, you're only gonna find
Her legs are wide open.
There's nothing in the streets right now, man. There's nothing in the streets.
That's the
So I
thing.
gotta
You keep
stick
going.
with what I got.
You keep going back to the streets for a while. Where you
No,
supposed
I
to be
don't
going,
skip. I got one.
Aight,
I'm
bro.
not going back to the streets.
bro. You can't
But-
tame a hoe, fam.
Well, you all
You
want.
cannot tame a hoe.
No, this
And
one
Amorim-
is loyal, bro.
Respectfully, you're a hoe.
I change a hoe, man. Make a hoe into a church goer. Feel me?
That's what I'm saying. You can't take the street out of a hoe.
Hey, bro.
You can try and put her and dress her up and take her to church, but she's still gonna have that dog in her. That like, I'm gonna open these legs. That's exactly what happened at Grimsby. But you ain't
What
gonna
did you
accept it because you're in love and you're delusional and you want to give the
Yeah, you can
relationship.
say-
You're trying to
you
give
can
the
say-
relationship time, and that's fine.
Bro, you have
I'ma
to
let
give
you.
a
No, I'ma
relationship
let you
time
be.
to get
I'ma let
over.
you be. I'ma let you be. Yeah, have him, bro. Have him.
And
It's
I take
fine.
him. I'll take it.
It's fine.
Because we don't have options outside. That's the main option right now. And I'm sticking to
Moving on
it.
to my love.
Love you, Amorim.
To my love, the apple on my eye, Chelsea, bro. Like,
Bro,
firstly,
that's-
how do you rate your window? Let's before we come to Chelsea. How do you rate your window? Because that's the first
Okay.
thing I want to go into when I segue to Chelsea.
window? Bro, I've been impressed
Okay,
with what's
incomings.
Ineos did.
What's out of 10?
I've been impressed with what Ineos did this because
Incomings out of 10. Simple, no
8.
explanation.
8.
8. Outgoings
6.
6. Segue to Chelsea. Outgoings 9, bro. We just got 70 mil for
Right.
Jackson. We're finna get into this saga. 70.5 or 0.1, something like that. And then incomings, bro. I put it like a 5.
Yeah.
Unless anything happens in these next 2 hours,
You got Garnacho though.
bro. Come on.
Viva Garnacho.
I've never been like a Garnacho fan, but like I'ma support him depending on how
Bro.
Garnacho does. He can rise to a 6.5, but right now it's a 5, personally.
Bro,
And to
he's
the
good.
reason I say this is because, like, I want our sporting directors and our ownership to be intentional in their buyings. Liverpool are intentional. You can see that by the signings, it's like we want to win the league again.
Right.
With what they've signed. I have what they've signed here. What
Oh,
they've signed,
Isak,
bro.
Ekitike.
Listen, they've spent
Free call.
452 million. Verts 107. Hugo 81. Kirkes 40. Frimpong 34. Leone 27. Pesci 1.5. Isak 127. Mark Gurhey finalized now. Here we go.
Is
35.
Here we go?
Yeah.
Maguire.
Yeah, 35.
Oh my goodness.
He's doing his medicals, probably done by now. 452 million. These are
They got
intentional
qualities.
signings.
Yeah.
These are statement signings, not maybe statements in like, we're going for the two-peat. We
Yeah.
want to we'll run it up,
Yeah.
run it back. And where I think our sporting directors and ownership
But
are
how's
crippling,
going? They don't have much outs going.
but I don't even care. What matters is what's come in,
Right.
because that's what you're finna be working
So
with.
who is coming for Chelsea? Or
Who's coming
where
for-
you think your sporting directors got it wrong? Yeah.
Where I think they've got it wrong is what they've bought. They're bringing him developmental players.
Potentials.
They bring in a lot of potential stuff he has to develop. It's different from last season. It's not Conference League,
Garnacho is prem proven.
bro. I don't care about what the thing is that you didn't see what you wanted to see in Garnacho in United.
Right.
I also haven't seen it. So again, we don't know what we're buying. It's all based on potential. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is the difference. Like, I get what you're saying, but it's all potential based.
Right.
This season, we're going to be playing at the highest level, week in, week out.
Right.
Bar maybe an odd Carabao here and an odd like early group FA Cup. Majority of the time, high level, fast paced, mind, gotta be up there. That requires experience. That requires a bit of, go honest. And the stuff we've bought, sorry to call you stuff, the men we've bought, I see why you're doing it, but I don't think that's what we need. And I think they're handicapping Maresca in that sense. Because they keep giving things he has to develop. Sometimes you just need ready-made, bro.
But
You know what I mean?
But this is Chelsea's strategy, though. How many ready-made have you guys bought in a year? In the past few years?
The
You guys
only
are
ready-made
always
we've bought is
buying
João
potentials.
Pedro.
Exactly. João Pedro is also potential.
No, it's not potential.
He's
He's
still
proven it
developing
he's proven
in
it.
the Prem.
Yeah, and
Caicedo
that's where it
is
doesn't
also
matter.
proven in the Prem.
Who?
Caicedo is proven in the Prem.
Yeah. So I'm not complaining about Kai. I'm not complaining. Caicedo we got 2 years ago. That's different. I'm
No,
calling
but
about
that's
this
what I'm
window.
saying. I'm saying in the past years since your owner, Third Bowley or whatever his name is, the American gangster.
That's not main like.
Since he
it's not-
came true.
Yeah, I need you to learn about these things. I'm not like. Yes, he Bowley is part of the ownership, but Bowley
No,
is
I
not
know
in
it's
charge
the
of
main-
like.
No, I know, bro. I'm just like, for example, with United, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is not the main guy.
I know it's Vivell.
Exactly.
Vivell makes the sporting director like that's why I'm saying like.
So I get
Let's be
what
on-
I get it,
yeah.
but I'm just saying once I'm in order for me to just like put it into one structure, one block, third,
let's
that
be-
block.
I mean-
Anyway, since his administration, or since he got the ownership or got a stake in Chelsea's and whatnot, how many and or your new sporting director, bro? It's always been potentials.
No,
You
I
guys
know.
rarely buy.
I know.
So why are you complaining about it now?
Because
Because
we've
last
never
year-
been in Champions League with them. It's a different thing. You know it, bro.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
It's
No,
different.
I get your point.
At the level where where we were, that model is fine. Because
So
the
you were
level of
happy-
competition. No, it's
you
fine.
were
Yeah.
happy that 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, this was okay. with
It was
my
working, bro. It
potentials.
was working.
But
And I
now-
saw the potential in it.
Right.
But now it requires a shift in mentality. It requires a shift in what we equip and where we equip and what we equip it with.
Bro,
That's the main difference. Now Champions League ain't puppy sport, bro.
Right.
The big dogs are here.
because, hey, man, look at the teams already, bro. It's
It's
crazy.
ridiculous,
The
bro.
tables
So
is
it's
crazy.
like
And if you look at the people that the league in the Prem have bought, like Liverpool, you just mentioned most of the players. Arsenal also, they got stocked with a few
I
new
think
players.
bar.
feel me?
Yeah, I think Liverpool and Arsenal have had the best windows.
Right.
Like, I think, yeah, they've had the most expensive window, Liverpool.
But also good signings.
But, no, someone just crossed the billion. Arteta crossed the billion. Just crossed the billion with the stuff he's bought. But, like, every position that they've bought in, they've bought quality.
Yeah,
They've bought, like, stuff they need.
Right. Even
And with us,
Newcastle,
like, I see we've bought stuff we need, but it's like...
Even Newcastle, bro, who do you guys buy? I still don't get it.
The
You
people
bought
we've brought in.
Pedro.
We brought in
Good
João
signing.
Pedro. Good sign.
Bilap, potential.
He just got injured, which is why we'll
But
get
it's
to the
also
Saga.
potential, bro. He had one good season.
No, he had an exceptional season for the team he was playing for.
One good
He
season.
scored more goals than any United player.
One good
And got
season.
Yeah, but it's where you have that good season. I think a good season in the Bundesliga is totally different from a Prem.
No,
we know
it's
that how
Prem
Christopher Nkunku,
No, it's Prem
flipping
proven.
Timo Werner,
And
we know.
Rasmus Højlund is also there. And
Exactly, it's a difference. So like
Right.
the bar, I don't think we can discount like, oh, they've had one good season.
No,
And the Prem is different.
That's not the point. The point I'm just
So
trying
what
to
are you
say is,
saying?
like, he's a potential player.
Yeah, but everyone wanted him as well, and we got
Yes.
him, and that's fine.
Yes.
That's not the point I'm making. Okay, you're saying who do we get? We got João Pedro, which is like, okay, I'm fine, no experience needed, slots in real good. Delap needs, you kind of need to also still develop him, but he's good. Gittins, we need to develop. Jamie Gittins, left winger, got to develop.
From where?
We got him from Dortmund, came through, started at Chelsea at 6 years old, went to Reading, then went to City, whatever. He's at Chelsea now.
Right.
You still kind of have to also develop him as well.
Okay.
We got Garnacho. We don't know what we're getting. We hope we got something
It's
good.
Prem-proven.
You know, it's all hope.
But
you know
it's
what I mean?
Prem-proven. No,
Yeah.
you just don't believe him, but at least your sporting director does.
Yeah, whatever. And then defense, we didn't get anything. Levi went out.
So you're saying you only got 4 players?
No, I'm still thinking. Then, I mean, Andres, like the best positions in our where we're fully stacked is the midfield.
Right.
Like I don't think
You guys have always
you
got
can't
a lot of
touch
players in
there.
midfield, yeah.
Right wing Estevao just came in. Also,
Estevao.
he needs time. New league, came from Brazil. I don't think there's been any player who's come straight into from Brazil and come into the Prem and just bang. They go to Spain and they do it. Rarely do you get that Brazil Prem and then bang. No,
Think?
doesn't
Paulina?
happen. Doesn't happen a lot. Who?
Paulina.
Who?
Robinho.
No, they didn't come straight to the Prem.
They came straight to the Prem.
No, not to the Prem. Maybe League 2 or Championship, not straight to the Prem. But irregardless, he
Anyways,
needs time. He
okay,
needs
yeah,
to
yeah,
develop.
yeah.
Again, not develop, but like get that, like, you know, development. You see, there's no like out and out for the position besides the midfield where we have Caicedo, we've got Enzo, and then we have Lavia who's out. I can't even count him. We have Andre Santos, who just came in looking brilliant. We've got Dario Esugo, who's literally a clone of Caicedo. It's the same thing. Like you can't even tell the difference if one's off or on. But like that's it. Defense is where I'm worried. Attack I'm not even worried about. It's the defense. We lost Levi to a ACL injury. That's the whole season. You're gone. We've done nothing, bro.
So
What I would have wanted there, even though it's gonna cost us, like a Bastoni. Go get Bastoni, bro.
you guys got Chalobah back.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, but we have one. Fafana's like coming back on injury. I trust Chalobah. Chalobah's good, but he's not like elite. You need elite when it comes to that. So it's like, what are you gonna do?
Oh man. So I feel you.
It's like in that sense, I think they've let Maresca down. In that sense, like, what is achievable now? You can't tell Maresca. Obviously, they can't tell him to go win the Champions League. If they do it, then well done. But like, with what we have, like,
okay.
I like what we have, but bro, I would want ready-made at some point. I'm tired of this. Put in the microwave, like let's cook it first. No, sometimes
So-
you're just ready to eat. That's why you go to a
who are the
restaurant, you get your
ready-made-
meal.
If you have the opportunity to like sign a ready-made player for your teams right now, who would you want?
okay, let me also put this as a caveat. I don't mind the model. I mind the model when it doesn't get elite. If it's not elite upcoming, like the Xavi Simons. But again, the Xavi Simons is also affected by the fine. And I don't think you were in the group. I think you left. The thing about the fine that we got, that 60 million fine, is you can only satiate it by the profit of the sale that you make from list A that you submitted to UEFA. So like now, Jackson, we bought for 30 million. We're selling for 70.5. Good. But only a third of the profit can satisfy that 60 thing.
So like 10 mil.
Probably like 10, 13. I don't know what the percentages are.
Like minimum 10 mil.
Yeah, minimum 10 mil. The same with every list A player we've sold. You know what I mean? Right. So you got to sell a lot in high volume because only a percentage of the profit can satisfy your books. Right. So I think one of the reasons why we didn't even lose him is that we didn't call. So we had at a personal terms good, but like we didn't make that final call to Leipzig and say yeah. So it's not a hijack. It's just like we just didn't call.
Hey, well, still on still, man. That's a good signing.
Spurs. That's a good signing for Spurs. And it's a really good signing. They have a talent there, really, really good talent there on their hands. So like, I don't mind when the model does that. Right. You know what I mean? You're getting this exceptional talent, you're putting it into the team, but it's like getting the subpar talents and bring them to such a big club and expecting the world from them. You're dreaming, bro. Like you're dreaming. You're crippling your manager. And this is where managers get upset and then eventually like they part ways. It's because of reasons like this. Right. This, like again, when Pochettino left, it was a sporting decision from Pochettino's side and the thing. They didn't share the same vision. I'm assuming Pochettino wanted some ready-made stuff. Right. You know what I mean? But they got a manager in Maresca who doesn't mind the youth thing. But now, when you get injuries like we've got, this is when you need these ready-made things. Because now we have a Levi who was in his developmental period, but like on the end of it, he's done his development. He's ready-made. He's good. Right. He's gone. You know what I mean? Now Delep is gone because he got injured hamstring and it looks like it's going to be long, which is why we get into this Jackson saga. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see it?
Bro, that was crazy.
It's crazy, bro. It's flipping crazy.
I feel so bad. The way you guys are treating that guy is even worse than the way you guys treated Joe Felix, bro. Sad.
No, I don't think so.
Sad,
I think
bro.
If you've been following it, I understand both parties. I understand from both parties.
It's fair, but at the same time, like being him and like going all the way to Bayern.
Exactly.
Sucks.
It's terrible.
Exactly. Like I understand it. I understand it. But that's sad.
I understand why Chelsea did what they did. I also understand why Jackson would be mad.
Of
course,
what I mean? I would be too, bro. Like I'm already in Bayern.
Yeah, he was there. He was in Munich, and they called him back after the injury. But again, like, I wonder what the specific reason could have been, because I think this is what I think happened. So Delap gets injured. They're like, yo, we finna cancel this loan. Jackson, please come back. We're canceling, we're revoking. You can't do your medical. Because if he had done his medical, then we get into legal. Yeah. You can still cancel a loan even after medical. Yes, but then we get into legal lawyers. It's like it gets hard. But when Chelsea revoked that, Bayern can't now and go do it. Otherwise, again, there's legal issues after that. So what I think happened, Delap gets injured. You know, they have the meeting after the Fulham game. Maresca's like, bring Jackson back. They call Jackson, or they call Bayern. Like, yo, we want to cancel this thing. Then Jackson finds out in his agents. Blah, 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 blah. His agent says, planes don't fly backwards. Blah, blah, blah. He says all of that stuff. Jackson, pissed. I would be pissed. Like, I would be very frustrated. I would like throw my toys at the pram. You know what I mean? So I understand it in that sense. But now, then Jackson's like, I don't want to go back. I think that's the key thing in this. From my perspective, like again, Jackson has been a solid guy for Chelsea in terms of like his attitude in like dealing with things that have been affecting him. So I have read, this is not like I don't know this guy personally. So
You
when
you always fancy Jackson though.
what
Like
you
you
mean?
rate him.
Yeah, I do rate him because it's like again, it's that kid we know from the village, bro.
Yeah, you know, but I don't.
Whatever. Um, so I think that's the key thing. When Chelsea were like, come back, and then Jackson's like, I don't want to come back. I think that's the key with everything. And I think Maresca did have a conversation with Nico, and probably like let bygone. This is what I thought was gonna happen. Jackson was gonna, okay, I'm frustrated. Let bygones be bygones. I'm gonna see this as an opportunity to excel, because I think why Jackson fell in the pecking order and became a third optional striker is because his last game he played for Chelsea, he got a red card. His first game when he played in the World Cup, he got a red card. He almost cost us 100 million with that red card. But because we came and we won the last game, we get that 100 mil from the Champions League. And then he comes back his first game, frustration because maybe the lap started over him, he gets a red. So when Thingy comes back in, you know what I mean? He couldn't play because he was suspended. So I understand it from Chelsea's perspective. But again, I think both parties have treated each other not so good in that aspect. And then when I think Maresca had a conversation, I'm assuming he had a conversation with Jackson, and Jackson said, probably, I don't want to come back. Now, having a player in your team who doesn't want to be there, it's not good for business.
Facts.
Which I forgot to mention. Mainu wants to leave, but they are blocking that thing. I don't think that's good for football. But if he gets this game time after these injuries, maybe he's got a different attitude towards things. But that's never good. Blocking a player who wants to leave.
Mainu wants to leave was just for game time.
Yeah, but he saw even after the injuries, even after this weekend.
No.
Go look Fabrizio, bro.
I get it. Because he feels like he wants to leave because he's gonna have a better game time in somewhere else.
Do you know what I believe in this this essence? Because I know what you're saying.
Right.
Like even if you're saying like, why do you want to leave? Even after like you've seen that injuries and you're gonna get more game time. Because even after that game, Ben Jacobs said it, Ornstein said it, the credible sources have said he still wants to leave. Now I'm thinking, you don't rate your manager. That's what I'm thinking personally. That's what I see out of it. Because why would you still want to leave if there's gaps?
You gotta understand.
It's the same thing with the Jackson thing. Why come back if you know there's space? He just doesn't want to be there.
Right, because bro, you gotta understand that all these boys are gone. Rice Messiah and Ganacho. Those were the like three musketeers. They were supposed to be the, whatnot. So he's the only one left, and people around him, all new faces, new people, and all that jazz. But that aside, the way Hammond does his thing is different.
The way who?
Ruben does his stuff is totally different from the way Tanak did it. And
I'm not talking about the manager.
I know. And my point is, I'm trying to get to the point. I'm trying to get to the point that maybe Kobe Maino sees like, this team is gonna be too. Because if we look at our midfield, we have a lot of 10s. We have a lot of players. So
Maino's not a 10, bro.
No, bro. My point is the proper position where Maino is gonna be free to do what he got.
He's a 6 and an 8.
Bro, we have
those two
there. Bruno is there. Bruno is just
who just got injured?
Bruno?
No, who just got injured? Mount and Cunha. Yeah, so when who got injured and Mainu came in?
Back then?
No, this last game. Because someone got injured, Mainu didn't start.
It's just Cunha.
So Cunha got injured, Mainu came in and played 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is guaranteed game time now.
Right.
Because Cunha is out.
Right.
We're not going into the reasons for stuff. This is just me going from like a psychological aspect. Even after you see that I'm going to get more game time because so-and-so is out, why still want to leave?
Because if Cunha comes back, he knows he's going to go to the bench.
But after a hammy is out till December, bro. A hammy 6 to 8 weeks, if not longer.
Yes, but it's going to stay, bro.
Bro, that's game time, fam. But my thing is like, why would you still want to leave? If you don't rate yourself, I believe Kobe is a person who rates himself. Right. I just think why he's not playing too much now, it's just probably like a system thing and whatever. Right. But like, this is not like, not to go too deep into it. This is just like a surface level assumption. It's like, you don't rate the manager, or
that's your opinion. That's what you feel about it, and that's how you say it. There could be so many other reasons how you say it, but
we're not talking about United. But like that's what I was saying. But with the talking about the Jackson thing, it's like you don't want to have a player who doesn't want to be there.
Right.
Which is why we called back Mark Gu, who was at Sunderland on loan. He's already scored a goal for them. And it was like, Gu, come back. So we called him back. And then when that happened, it's like, they call back Jackson, they call back Gu, and we have João Pedro. So we have 3 strikers again. And then last night when I was watching Fabrizio's stream, he's like, it's not off, it's on hold. We don't know what can happen. So it's like, what changed now? Because when he went the first time to Munich, it was just a loan with an option. But now it's a loan with the obligation. Right. With the possible obligation with like game time. So it's like he's gonna get the game time because you only have 2 strikers, Kane and Jackson. You know what I mean? And you can't play Kane every week. You know what I mean?
You have more matches.
Exactly. You got more matches. You got high intensive matches. So it's like he wants to go to Bayern. So if a player wants to leave, let them go. So they let him go, but at a price. So, but Chelsea has been saying, like, after they cancelled the loan, it's like, if you're not buying him and not having an obligation, bring him back. If you want him that bad, pay up. So that was the convo. And that convo clearly happened because Jackson is gone to Bayern. And personally, okay, at this point, it's like, okay, if you don't want to be here, I can accept it. Fine. Good luck. I rated you as a player, even though you frustrated me as a fan. But like, it's also kind of sad to see. It's like the only thing, the way I feel how I feel is because his story is relatable from a sense of, we know Africa, bro. The situation back home is dire. Yeah. And to make it where he made it, it's like, it's sad, like when you treat players like that. So it's like, I get it, but it is what it is. He's moved on to Bayern, and I wish him all the best there.
So he's gone to Bayern now.
And we're playing him our first UEFA game, Champions League game, is against Bayern.
Like it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Bayern.
Yeah, he's a Bayern player.
That's good. I'm happy for him.
He doesn't meet
the medicals.
No, unless he's gonna pass his medical. Unless he doesn't meet like certain appearances. I think there's a certain number of appearances he must make for them to make it permanent, and then So that's that in that sense. Crazy. But yeah, that's Chelsea, bro. I think that's the most chaotic it's been. We wanted Fermin Lopez from Barcelona, but like he's a Barca boy, La Masia boy. He's in love with it, and like he was thinking about it because we bid, right?
Right.
But I think towards the last, he was like, nah,
Barcelona,
he's not gonna leave. But the thing is that the people in his position are, Exactly. So he comes on as sub. He doesn't start unless it's a Copa or something. You know what I mean?
Like you guys have options for his position, like a lot.
No, we just have one. We have one. We have Enzo. He's an 8.
So you don't...
He's an 8 who can play as a 10 as well. But we have a lot of 10s. Exactly. We have Palmer and we have Estevao. And we got this kid now. We love doing business with Brighton, bro. We got this kid on loan. Facundo Bonanotte.
Why, bro? I don't get that, though. I don't get it.
I don't understand it as well.
Bro, like, what is the point? I don't see it.
And it's a dry loan, bro.
Bro.
It's dry. Like, he goes back. Like, we are developing Brighton's players. Like, what?
You remember the reel I sent to you about, like, the AC Milan, Brighton?
Yeah.
That's it.
And also bought in Ciso for Strasbourg.
Bro.
Like...
I don't get it. No.
But everything we've bought from Brighton has slapped. But still, I don't understand this one.
No, the last deal is what I don't get. Why do you need that player? He's coming in on a loan, first of all. You guys already have people in that place. Like, what's the point?
Okay, I think why I'm looking at it is like, ideally, because the lap is out now. Yeah, the lap is a striker. He's only a striker.
Yeah.
João Pedro is a versatile forward. He can play on the left, he can play as a 10, and he can play as a striker.
Forward.
3 positions. 3 positions João Pedro can play.
Okay.
Now, you do not want to have one player in that position who goes out. Palmer is our only like star 10. You need someone to back up to him. Esteval can play as a 10, but his most comfortable position is a right winger.
Okay.
He plays as a right winger. He plays as a 7. So you wouldn't want
I've seen Esteval
a backup to Palmer, and we don't have a backup to Palmer. So, but this Bonanote is a backup to Palmer, because that's what thing he was. Xavi Simmons was a backup to Palmer. Fermin was going to be a backup to Palmer. You know what I mean? So he's a backup to Palmer, and I think we had to do it because there's nothing out there, and then we're gonna go for a flipping trial on. That's how I'm looking at it, because now with Delap out, Pedro has to be the recognized centre forward. And who's backing up? The kid Gyu we got back from Sunderland. He's going to back you up. So in that sense, okay, it makes sense. But why this guy? Like, it took so like you had the whole window. The window opened when, bro? In June.
So who was the backup for Palmer last year?
It was Nkunku. So it's like, but Palmer is very durable. He plays every game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
So it was Nkunku. So this year we didn't have a recognized backup 10. It was going to be Simmons, but we couldn't because of the financial thing. So the best thing is a loan. So which loan you finna get? Bonanotte, dog. Good night, bro. Come on. So it's like, in that sense, it's frustrating. We get these players that we don't know. We have to go watch compilations of, because we don't know. Why does Chelsea have to do that to me? It's like, you're buying a player. Who is this player? I have to go watch a comp to know who he is? Come on, bro. I didn't know of Fermin Lopez till this as well. But he's...
Really? No,
No. I knew of him, but I didn't like, he's not like Yamal. You know what I mean? It's like, I still had to go look, okay, let's see his game. I see the tangibles here. I see why you'd want to get this. Come on. Bonanotte was on loan where last year? Leicester. He got relegated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Brighton don't rate him.
Yeah, that's why they give him to you.
I don't know. And I don't understand why it's a dry loan. Like, maybe if it's with an option, I'm like, oh, okay, I see something, maybe. We're developing a player.
Yeah.
But we'll
like
see. Because Palmer's out.
Yeah, exactly. Brighton have an SS, and you guys needed someone to, like, fill that Palmer role.
Brighton have a what?
They have SS. Like,
excess. Excess. Like, in that sense, yeah. So it is what it is. The window is still open for 1.5 hours. So I hope and pray.
Why did he's not supposed to end last night, bro? Why did
it ends on the 1st, on the 7th today. In Spain it ends at midnight.
Oh, okay.
In Spain it ends at midnight, the whole day.
Saudi ends in September.
Quickly go on Twitter and see what's happening.
Saudi, September 10th, and
Turkey goes on for a bit longer as well.
I think Turkey is like September 10th.
Somewhere, that's why a bit longer.
Then Saudi is like 1 month more.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What I get these, bro? I'm on Twitter and I keep getting these. Look. Hey cutie, these spam emails, bro.
I get them a lot on IG, bro.
On IG?
Yeah.
Okay, they're like, I just block.
Bro, I block. Like, it's on Eden messages, you know?
Yeah.
So it's all there.
Like, one texted me the other day. They were like, hey, I saw something. And I thought it was like serious stuff. I'm like, yo. And I just put a question mark. And he's like, what's the craziest thing you've done? Block. Delete. And then I saw what it was, because I thought it was standing on business or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, block.
Well, the other day, one just hit me up and be like, oh, do you work with small businesses? I look at his page, 5 followers, bro.
Block.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
you are not worthy to be a small business. Bro, you're coming to me.
I'm not even going to waste my time talking to you, bro.
Yeah.
The ones I get a lot is them trying to be like, oh, I'm a music marketer, bro. You got this Indian guy, Indian page, and it was like, bro, I've been promoting music for this.
Works,
and this.
It works. It works. I trialed it with like something in the past, like something simple. I'm like, okay, do it then. Let me see. And the numbers went up for something.
They did it.
It worked.
For free. You pay them.
No, I didn't pay them. Because like, I don't believe you. I just simply don't believe you. Then they prove it and then it works. I'm like,
it's bots, bro.
Yeah, it's bots. It's not organic.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not organic. But if I'm looking through Twitter right now, Gu's back. He's back at Chelsea. Rasmus Højlund and Napoli, official statement coming. That's Fabrizio Romano. looking to make that final. Exclusive, West Ham want to sign Axel Disasi. No agreement yet at this stage. And then an agreement is, look, things are moving, but like, again, for me, not an impressive. Giorgio Donnarumma, back at City. What do you think about that? What do you think about Donnarumma to City?
I think it's a good signing, though. But why do they have James Trafford if they need Donnarumma again?
I don't know. I think
so. Who's gonna be?
I think
main?
Top teams want elite goalkeepers.
I know, but now who's gonna be the main and who's gonna be the sub?
I don't know how long Donnarumma's contract is. I don't see it beyond like 3 years.
Yeah,
it says Donnarumma has signed his long-term contract. I think it's going to be a thing of what Liverpool did with Alisson and the guy who left to Brentford. It's a really good goalkeeper that they had, and they sold him to Brentford. Kelleher was a good number 2, bro. Really, really good. When he came in, he was a good keeper. But I don't understand buying a number 2 for that much. They bought Trafford in for a lot of dough. I think over 20 mil.
Yeah.
For a keeper, and that's good. That's expensive for a keeper.
Number 1 right now.
Yeah, but with Giorgio coming in,
exactly.
Like he's going to be done the pecking order. I think it's also a thing. I think he needs to learn at the elite level. Like, you don't put a trial period when you're playing at the top level. Like, and you risk it unless your defense is solid. And City are a bit leaky right now. We want at least something solid at the back.
I would have loved the Match United, bro.
Who, Donnarumma?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were going in for Emmy and you dropped out of that and then got this other kid.
No, because that was who we wanted before.
Who, Martinez?
The kid. No. The kid was the one that our sporting directors were rating. So it's him.
But you agreed personal terms with both.
Yes, exactly. So it all depends on the deal with I think, what was it?
I don't know what other team was looking at him. Yeah, was it Leipzig maybe? I don't know. I don't know.
I forgot what the details is right now, but I know that we got a personal agreement with both. And it depends, if one didn't work, we're going to get the other one.
One or the other, and you got...
But the thing is, the Lamins kid, Lamins, has always been the goalkeeper that we've been watching.
And where's he coming from?
Antwerp, I think.
What league is that?
Antwerp. Antwerp is where...
It's not a top 5 league, though.
No, I think it's not a top 5 league. It's like maybe a Portuguese league or something.
Okay, so you think he might struggle? I mean, everyone's struggling at United now. Even like we once rated Onana. Rated Onana, he's struggling. Who's your current keeper?
Who's the current keeper?
I think he's doing fine. Your current keeper.
Onana?
No, your number 1. Your current number 1. What's his name?
Atai?
The one who just...
Bendai.
Yeah, Bendai, whatever his name is. I think he's been okay, but like he could be better. But are you buying this kid to be number 1?
I don't know. Right now,
I think you're doing a Chelsea where you're just stockpiling on keepers as well, because we stockpile.
Situation at United is just sad. It's crazy. And it all happened with Onana, bro. I don't see the point of Onana. It's too short, bro. That's why I wanted Donnarumma, who's like a little bit longer.
Huge frame, yeah.
You can cover everything, bro.
Yeah, we'll see. Because you guys got Onana because he's agile. But anyway.
No, Ten Hag wanted him.
Yeah, but still, whose fault is that? It's not Ten Hag. He's the sporting director.
He's coming from the Belgium league.
Belgian league. Oh, that's it.
So it's like like develop.
But Belgium does,
bro.
Yeah, you have to develop him. Belgium does produce good keepers. Thibaut Courtois, Mike Penders. So like, I can trust it in that sense. You bought a keeper from Belgium. Then let's see how he does. But
I don't know who's the number 1 man. Onana's penalty, bro.
What do you mean, the penalty shootout?
Yeah.
I mean,
crazy.
Like they were hitting his hand and they were still going in. It's like his wrist was made out of tissue.
Oh, even besides that, like out of 12 penalty, Onana dived towards the same.
I can't blame him for penalty. I can blame him for in-game stuff, but like penalties, a lot of it is luck.
Yeah, but like, bro, like,
and the ones that he touched, he dove the right way, so I'll give him that.
Bro. He dove 8 times in the same position. Bro,
I get, but like I'm saying, like I can't judge a keeper of like penalty kicks. I can't.
I judge him.
Simply, bro. I can't. I can judge you on in-game stuff, yeah, But penalty, like I'm not gonna do that. That's long. But to close it, that's because we've been going for a long time.
Yeah.
The Champions League. I'm looking forward to the Champions League.
Oh man, bro,
I'm looking forward to traveling because I'm going to have to go to one of these two in Italy. Bergamo for
Italy.
Atalanta and Napoli
Oh.
for we have two. So me and Noah, Bergamo is Atalanta is in December and Napoli is in January. So we can choose either or maybe go to both, just depending on like the tickets and stuff. We can go to Porto because I have Richard flights are like $50 and watch Arsenal Porto. If Emmanuel wants to do that, it would be literally, bro, we land for the game, we take the next plane out. We're not sleeping. Maybe if we can, we can. But like it's one of those things. But I'm looking forward because it's the first time I've been in Europe and we've played Champions League and like we've been like when we won the Champions League was COVID. You couldn't travel. So it was a big thing. Now everything's open.
So
I told Shorty, like she was like, "You're gonna be so emotional." I'm like, you know me so well. We're like
man.
crazy.
But I'm already feeling like emotional just saying that.
Would you be down to go to any of these games?
Chelsea? No.
Bro, it's not. I'd go to an Arsenal game for Emmanuel. Like I'd do it. Like if you were in the.
Well, I can't be sitting surrounded by Chelsea.
No, but it's too. Have you watched the Champions League? It's also about the experience.
Yeah,
have
true,
you watched
true,
the Champions League game before?
No, not
See, it's one of those things as well. It's
live,
like,
bro.
yeah, add bright lights. If I could go to London every week, I would. But
That's
hey,
crazy, bro.
I don't have the capacity yet. We don't have it yet. So like,
I'm
really
also thinking about like United coming back to the Champions League, and maybe I can't just travel to go see them in Italy.
And Napoli's not.
So we don't have the capacity.
Like a 3 hour, 2.5 hour thing is right here. Bergamo
Shit.
is like.
I actually love to watch a Napoli game though. Like I got Rasmus
McTominay.
Højlund,
Yeah.
McTominay, Kevin De
Lukaku,
Bruyne,
so many Manchester
bro,
and
Manchester,
Chelsea.
bro.
Yeah.
Even their coach, Chelsea,
Conte, yeah, Coach Chelsea.
you know.
So it's going to be interesting. And I also think, like, the fixtures, they're good. Like, the group stage, it's not like anyone has, like, an easy way. Like,
Yes.
I think the hardest, though, is Arsenal and Chelsea. I think Chelsea have the hardest.
No, I think
In terms of
PSG,
top level teams, we're playing. No, sorry,
bro.
PSG,
Yeah.
not Arsenal. PSG and
PSG.
Chelsea are playing the top of the top in like their leagues. We play, I think, we play 4 or 5 teams that have won their league. You know what I mean?
PSG and Barcelona, in my opinion, though.
That have the hardest.
Yeah.
Nah, Barca. I think Barca is 3, but the hardest, bro. Like from where we come from. So I'm also looking at from like where these teams have come from. So if I look at PSG win the league on everything. Okay, they'll be playing maybe a Liverpool. They'll be playing I don't want to waffle, but like
You're playing in Liverpool, you're playing Bayern, you're playing.
I don't have it up right now.
They're playing some tough teams, bro.
Yeah, but I think it's a well mixed
Yeah.
rondo. So it's going to be very interesting to see. I don't know when are the first games. When does the Champions League start? October. When it starts to get a bit cold.
Yeah.
The Champions League is, but yeah, October we have the first games. So I'm really, really looking forward to traveling to all of that. So
To all of the Champions League games.
like to the ones in Italy, yeah.
To all of them.
There's only 2 in Italy
Napoli.
and Bergamo, Atalanta.
Yeah.
We're playing Atalanta, so we only have 2. And I think it's a nice space in between. It's like November, no, it's December and January. So it depends on ticket prices. Like what it's gonna cost to go, you know. So it depends also what the tickets, because I have to get Napoli tickets from like Napoli, officially Napoli,
Right.
and then again, the away ones I have to go to the Atalanta
Inter
store.
Milan is also there, no?
We're not playing Inter Milan. Chelsea's not playing Inter Milan.
Oh, you're talking about games that Chelsea are
Of course.
playing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were just like you're gonna go
No,
watch
no.
each
Why would
every
I-
Champions League game that's coming.
Why would
That
I-
was like what?
No.
okay,
Watching
okay.
Chelsea. The rest I'm gonna watch from the comfort of my home. That's it.
The one with Napoli, maybe when is it? What day are you guys?
January 6th, I think.
Mm.
I have it on the. Me and Noah were talking about it. I sent it on the group, but like, yeah, it's in January, early January. So like, I'd be really. That would be nice because it's nice. It's cold. It's like, yeah, you know what I mean. But also the one in December, it's cold as well. So it's like, I hate traveling when it's hot. But anyway, yeah. And it's closing remarks. Closing remarks. What you guys say in closing?
Hey, it is what it is. We'll see how the next. Now we have the international break.
I think it's needed, especially
Yes.
for teams that were at the Club World Cup. So Chelsea, City, all these teams that didn't get good preseasons, just rest the players. It's unfortunate we have a lot of good players who are leaving on this international break and going all the way to South America. So yeah, I've never wanted an international break, but this one,
It's
we
needed,
needed it.
man. It's needed because the way the league started, bro, a lot has happened.
Early.
Man.
I didn't get a break from football this whole year, bro. Like
a
I've been
lot has
spoiled.
happened.
But there's a point. It's like, okay, this is too much.
A lot has happened.
Let these
No,
guys
we
rest.
did have a break, bro. When the league was over, bro. I know how
No,
many
for
times
you.
we were crying.
We had the Club World Cup, so me never stopped. The longest I had was 3 weeks, and I was back game week 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but I'm saying for the players themselves, it's like they had 3 weeks, and then now at least there's 2 weeks where it's like no like competitive games, and it's like give this to them.
Next game is on the 13th.
13th, yeah. We're back in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Good.
So depending on what happens, we might also have an international break.
Chelsea, right?
No, not yet. We have London derbies until game week like 4 or 5, and then we play United.
But I think now with
Game week 4 we're going Brentford.
Okay.
I know we have.
I think game week 5 you play United.
Maybe it's playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew that our first 4 or 5 games were derbies, and then we played United.
Now I think we're either gonna be playing Man City or Chelsea or something, which is crazy. Okay.
Which is gonna be good, and I can officially confirm that our next episode will be on Apple Podcast, will be on Spotify, but will also be visually on YouTube. Boom. You heard it here first, because where else would you hear it?
So now it's time for you to put a name and a face to the names that you already know. No, you already know the names. You already know
put
the
a face
voices.
to the name.
So now you gotta put a face to the name.
So do what you gotta do. Actually, do what you must do. But do what we ask you to do. Like, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
5-star rating, as it
Yeah,
helps
I
the
know.
algorithm. And y'all have a blessed week, man. Peace. God bless.